I know you really wanted to win, but you went for it, finished second. How do you feel about things?
I feel really good. I'm sure everyone saw, but I poured my heart into that one. I wasn't attached to anything, but yeah, you're right. I wanted that one really bad. Yeah, I'm really proud of myself for being patient and being, no hesitancy in the beginning. Coach and I talked before. There was a few guys from altitude that were coming in fresh. Duncan, who I've raced in my conference so many times, he's a good friend. And Gilman. So there was a little bit of, we were talking, there was a chance maybe we thought them coming in fresh, being at altitude, they probably derived some confidence from being at altitude. And just like we kind of hinted, Duncan took it, and there was no hesitancy. If it was going to be slow, I was going to be right there. If it was going to be fast, I was going to be right there. There was no hesitancy in my thought process. When we came through a mile, I was so laser focused and calm. It felt like I was running threshold, and I was ready. I was telling myself, you got to run 55, 54. There's giants behind you. There's like monsters behind you. And I think I took it with 3 laps to go, and I was just thinking to myself, another gear, another gear, another gear. A year ago, at this meet, I was holding on for dear life to score a point for my team, and a year later, I'm consistently competing at the tip of the spear at the NCAA, and I'm not going anywhere. That's team racing for NAU this weekend. What you saw Nico did last night, he didn't have a perfect build-up, but he chooses his teammates. There's no coincidence when that thought process relates to cross-country. Like what Nico did last night, gave me such big emotions. I was seeing what he went through and how he executed. I'm choosing my teammates every lap of this, and yeah, I know I'm just blabbering, but I have so much emotion. Yeah, like you said, I wanted that one so bad, and just because someone got me by 2/10, like I said to interviews last night, I know everyone running for NAU is making progress. It's called the next logical step for us, and this weekend was the next logical step for me. A silver and a bronze at NCAAs. Just going to carry that platform to the next stage of my running career, and I really hope my competitors and everyone around respects me putting my heart out there in races. I know there would be some critiques with how we executed last night, but that's racing for team, trusting your heart, and just making other people hurt. We're not attached to outcomes, so if that sacrificed us getting second or first, we collectively did our job. And I got blessed with a great race tonight, and yeah, I wanted that win, but in my heart I'm happy. I know what that means.
When you walked off the track, Coach Smith gave you a big hug. What did he say to you?
He was just like, he's just like, I know how you've been operating. You deserve this. You need to one thing that he preaches. I've said this in interviews before, but it's something that I need to work on myself. I need to praise myself when I do something right and not be too critical. You need to thank yourself when you do challenging things. So, tonight when I have some alone time, I'm gonna be like, Drew, thank you for getting up every morning and running when you don't want to. Thank you for hitting every split when coach tells you to. Thank you for putting your heart out there and not being afraid of missing your target and not getting what you want. And every athlete needs to sit with that. I know that's a little abstract, but in your own way, you need to thank yourself before you move to the next stage. You need to thank yourself.
3 straight top 3 finishes, cross, 5K here, 3K. What do you think that's all going to translate to in this outdoor season when we get to Austin, Texas in June?
I don't think it's going to look any different. Might not win a title this year, but like I said, I'm not going anywhere. The tip of the spear, the NCAA, that's where I'm competing. That could mean 5th place in a race, could mean 1st. But my range of outcomes is where I operate. Scoring points for NAU. I think it's pretty, can't really answer that specifically, but I'd say as long as I stay consistent with my training, I don't see myself going anywhere.
Why'd you shave your mustache?
Most important question.
You wanted to be more aerodynamic in the race.
Do I look different? Like, do I look much
you
younger?
had a mustache in the race yesterday.
Yeah.
You don't now. So.
Yeah. Today, I think some of my teammates were just hanging out in my hotel room with me, just passing the time, being light and being loose, and they were like, dude, what if you shave your mustache? And I was like, nah. And I thought about it for 13 seconds, and I came a new man to the facility. When you fresh shave, you feel like smiling. Like, I just feel like showing off the teeth. I feel I looked at myself in the mirror. I'm like, wow, I look different. And I was like, I don't know. I came confident. So.
Do you look better looking without mustache or with mustache?
Well, that's the trick. Everyone thinks it's a look. It's not a look. It's a mindset. So when you see me with a mustache, this guy's getting good training in. So it's not a look. It's a mindset. I think I do look better without it, but that's just me.
Thanks, Drew.